going on, everybody? It's me, Sean, TDSFX, right? TDSFX! Alright, so here is the Bilé Boost. This will be our next pedal that we release. This is just the prototype of it. I got everything at noontime. We'll hear a little sound sample of the Republic just doing what it does, and then we'll turn it on. As you can see, everything at 50%, you're already seeing a massive difference. So this is like a 25 dB clean boost, but it has a little thing on it here called the burn. The burn! Which is basically a MOSFET gain that's really low gain, but it puts a little bit into it to kind of give you back your amp's character, or something close to it anyway. So that's what happens when we engage that. Alright, as you can tell, that's nuts, right? So we're going to leave the burn right on 25%, and I'm going to show you what the highs will do, okay? Here we go. Oh, and the boost is at 50%. Like with all of our pedals, you start going a little too crazy on that volume, you're going to smack your amp so damn hard it's unusable. Better have too much than not enough, right? You know what I'm saying? to a pretty good place. Let's work on the mids. Okay, we got the mids in a pretty happy place right now, so let's mess with the lows. Okay, so you can tell we got a little too much on the bass heavy stuff there. What I really like about this is the lows are actually usable without it getting boomy and stuffy. You get that really good robust sound. It's so fantastic. So let's turn off the gain situation and we'll turn the volume down. We'll work our way up and see where we end up. No noise gate, no nothing. As you can tell, other than the hiss from the thing pissing, I mean, it's on full gorilla dick right now. But I'm going to show you what the amp sounds like, and then my favorite setting is right here. So amp, and then just the boost. Okay, and the burn channel is to be used with the boost. So unfortunately, you're not going to get a burn channel, I believe. I probably should double check that if I go run in my mouth. Let's see the burn channel. I'm going to do it right here because I'm pretty confident it doesn't. Yeah, burn channel does not work unless the boost is engaged. So you can leave the burn channel on all the time. Some people are like, dude, we have to dance around. No, you can just leave the burn right on, right? Okay, so now we got the boost, so it's awesome. Let's add a little bit of that burn so we can get that really rich, just super duper thrashy sound that I like. Just because I'm fucking curious, right? Here we go. Here we go. All right, you hear? So now I got this thing right where I like it. we are going to get it just a little more tweakage on the volume. Just because I want to see it just squeal when I turn it on. Okay? Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to play a riff with just the amp, and then we're going to hit the Bilé Boost with the TDS settings. The truck driver Sean settings. In other words, I set it for my shit hand. Alright, here we go. squeal. All that power, no squeal. Now I know this is gonna sound like absolute shit, so brace yourself, because I'm gonna use the room mic, which is powered to catch my voice, not powered to take the punishment for this. But I want to show you just in the room. Yeah, like an asshole, I turned off the mic instead of the guitar pedal. So I just want to show you the massive difference in the room that this thing causes. This pedal right here, I took this amp, which sounds good, but I have it dummied down, and just turned it into a incredible fire-breathing, just fucking juggernaut. All right, so here we go. A little bit of room audio just to irritate everybody. What should I play for a riff? Kind of tired of playing my own shit. What can I play? Man, I really just don't know anybody's friggin' riffs anymore. Guess we're gonna whip something out. Well, a riff. All right, here we go. So there you go. This thing right here, if I wasn't making it, I would want to buy it. Just going to put that out there. So we'll have a little talk about this. This was a work of art that was done from Park and I writing up a treatment, giving that to Richard Slitz at TDSFX. We do not design PCB boards. We come up with ideas, and other people that do amazing work are designing stuff for us, and Richard is no exception to that rule. So Richard got us our prototype that he built for us to try a couple months ago, and there's a couple things we wanted to have changed on it. Richard's super busy. He really didn't want to kind of take on another end of the product, so we sent it off to Shea Sterner and had a couple little things we wanted to change. If we knew what we were doing with pedal design, we could have done it ourselves, really, but Shea took care of us on that. Plus, also, we were doing like a half and half thing. Like some things we're doing SMD, like resistors. You know, they're just tiny, they're in the way, they're obnoxious, they take a lot of time. And in shipping and stuff, they stay flat. So, like, for a couple extra pennies, when we have the boards made, we're having those put on. It also saves me about an hour a pedal, saves Park probably 20 minutes. Because it is just him and I building them. And we build them here in the United States, using as much parts we can source here, but unfortunately, because you could have your boards made here in the United States, but you as the consumer wouldn't be able to afford the fucking pedal. And if you could, you'd be a very small community. But we wanted to make our stuff affordable. It's boutique stuff, and everybody else, by the way, using boutique pedals does get their parts from the same places we do. That's a little thing I learned I didn't know beforehand. Yeah, everybody gets their parts from the same places, pretty much. It's 4 or 5 places that basically serve everybody. So yeah, the pedal's fantastic. It's a pretty hefty clean boost that will slam the front end of your amp like no one's business. Like with all TDSFX pedals, you gotta turn knobs, man. This thing is meant to cover a lot of ground. You just need to find your ground on the pedal. Any questions about this, please feel free to reach out to TDSFX on Instagram or Facebook. You can reach me personally, Truck Driver Sean, on Facebook and Instagram. And you can reach Park at Park Kingry on Facebook. And PJ Guitar Nut, I think it is, or PJ likes to shuffle his nuts, or PJ will will play with nuts to get a guitar. I don't know. PJ Nut. I don't know. Wait till you see some midget with a bald head and a weird goatee. That's Park. He's gonna hate that I said that. Don't worry, folks. I fuck with him all day, every day. He's used to it, or he's accepted it. One of the two. But this pedal right here, if I didn't own it, I would buy this thing. I would. It's phenomenal. Like, Rich's design was great. The things that Shay changed for us was fucking brilliant. And this does everything I want a boost to do. And I know you're like, why do you have a gain on a boost? That's kind of an overdrive thing. No, it's not. This isn't enough gain to do shit with. All it does is it puts your character back into your amp. Sometimes when you're boosting, it takes a little bit of your amp's character out, a little bit of that gain structure thing. So having that little bit of that MOSFET in there, really, it just kind of puts that little bit of a thickness back into it, that bottom shelf that you lose when you're trying to curve away a really woofy amp or trying to get that really good attack. It kind of puts that back in without losing your attack. At least that's the theory behind it. And so far, the theory fucking checks out. Anyhow, these will be available the end of November, beginning of December. I do believe that we're keeping 10 to take to NAMM, and 20 will be available to buy. We do not do pre-orders. I'm sorry to everybody who's like, I just want to make sure I get one. We will let you know at least 2 minutes before we post them. You'll have plenty of time. Remember I know that? Because people waited hand and foot to get those Apple phones. But yeah, anyway, when they're ready to launch out, we'll toss them out. We don't really give solid times because if we would have, we've already been late. We wanted to have this out by Halloween, like already out and screaming around. Yeah, but it's been a labor of love. And now we've got it to where we want it, and that is very important. Oh, something else I should also mention. On the inside, there is a high-low pass filter that's on a trim pot. I just set it to where I like it, and I call it good. You know what I mean? Yeah. I didn't open it up and fuck with that because I'm lazy. I'm fat and lazy. You can see the fat, but you know what's lazy? I'm lazy. All right, very cool. Thank you for checking out my video. And hey, keep an eye out for the Bob Boost. I mean, if you want a really good boost, I shit you not. I really wish this wasn't mine so I could tell people, like, this is really good. But as always, 100% of the time, never buy something because I tell you it's good. Do your own research. Come to your own conclusion. Okay? That's the only way to do it, because it's not my fault if you buy something you don't like. It's not Fluff's fault if you buy something you don't like. It's not Kyle Bull's fault if you buy something you don't like. It's not Ola's fault if you buy something you don't like. It's yours. You took your finances out and you fucking chucked it at the thing. It's your fucking problem. It's not any of ours. That's why I don't tell you to buy anything. I can just say I would buy it if I didn't already, make one at will. Very cool. All right. Catch you guys next video. Please, harass Park. No one pays attention to Park. He's technically the brains behind this whole operation. I'm a fucking dum-dum. He had to show me everything that I'm doing. I had an idea. He had the brains. So please, do not discard the fact that Park Kingery is part of this business. We live, 10 hours away from each other. So getting together to do these little videos is just really not a thing. Trying to talk him into making quick little videos himself, showing what things do. But he's real resilient to doing it, and it's because he's afraid the internet's going to slaughter him. That's the type of community you fucks are growing out there, where someone's not wanting to get on camera because they're afraid they're going to be brutalized. But anyway, hey, I will catch you in another video at some point. I promise you, I'm not going away. Whether that's good or bad, that's on you and your mom. All right, later.